Today I am making 2-ingredient chicken burrito shells. This is 0 carb, well, as 0 as it can be with however many carbs are in that. So it is 16 ounces, sorry, 5 ounces of Parmesan cheese to 2 pounds of chicken. Now, you cannot make burrito shells with chicken that is only this grounded. So I got my handy dandy Ninja, and I'm going to make a slurry. The first thing I'm going to do is put my Parmesan cheese in there and turn that on. Maybe. Oh, I have to put the lid on. Hang on. So, it won't start without the lid on. Safety features, you know. And that powders it up pretty good. Look at that. Next, I'll add both pounds of meat. Uh-oh. Looks like I still have... Nope, it's all pulverized. Next, I'm going to add my 2 pounds of ground chicken. So that is in there. I just put it on the lowest setting, round 1. And it works its magic. Now, if it's too thick, you can add a little bit of chicken broth. But I usually get about 10 burritos out of a 2-pound chicken. I think I'm going to add a little teeny bit of broth. Alright, just remember, the more broth you add to it, the more it's going to cook out of it. So, I'm going to turn this off and put it in a bowl. So this is basically how it comes out. It's like dough. And you can be less messy and use a ice cream scoop to put it on your little press. And these papers came free with my press, so that's really nice, because I wouldn't have bought the right stuff. I thought I could cheat and use Ziploc bags on the bottom and top, and that didn't work out. So it just stuck everywhere. And I will put some in there and squish it, and since it doesn't squish evenly, I turn it 180 degrees and I squish it a second time. So you want to try to get it as even as possible, because it's going to shrink when you cook it. And my company was nice enough to get me one of these handy dandy little things for my 15-year service. So I start cooking on that side and I complete the cooking on that side, so I can do basically 1.5 at a time. So we're gonna get one squished and throw it on there, and that way you can see it being cooked. So I basically put about that much, and I use a little Parmesan cheese and shake it on there to try to keep it from sticking from the top piece of paper. Now I got my top paper. I just squish it just a little bit, try to make it even, then flop that bad boy down. Squish one way. See how nice and big that is? Turn it around 180 degrees. Squish it the other way. And voila, you have a tortilla. Very carefully get this piece off. That's why I put the Parmesan cheese, so it doesn't stick. And my cooking surface is hot. So I just take this. This is a little harder one-handed. And I'm making a mess. Flip it down there. I'm going to cook for a couple seconds. And you'll see it starting to shrink. That's why you want to press it as far as you can. As soon as it starts to let go of the paper, there we go. Pull the paper off. And it's going to cook up. And then when I flip it, I'll flip it over to that side. And that way I can get started on the next one. So that is after it's been flipped. You just cook it. And there you go. Now it's a burrito shell. Look at that. You can roll it up, put cheese and ricotta cheese inside or any kind of cheese inside, roll it up and put some sauce on the top. 2 ingredients, fully keto friendly. And you just set it aside. Now you have to let these fully cool off. Well, I don't know. I don't think it'll fall apart. I mean, it's pretty stable if you ask me. That's it. There's burrito shells.